indicating that we wanted to begin an update process for our noise program to look at options, including acquisition of homes in Lehman Van Acres. And the update process is you hire a consultant. They come in and they look at the noise contours, do a forecast noise contour. They conduct public meetings, and they do analysis of the options, and then that's submitted to the FAA. That's what the update is. Well, the FAA responded to say yes, we can do that. And typically what an airport does is they use an FAA planning grant. They use FAA money for that update process. Well, the FAA said, but if you do that, then that means that the money that's going to your program now will stop, that we're currently providing. I did talk to a consultant, and he said that several years ago Seattle was involved in something similar. They had an ongoing program, but they wanted to begin the update of the existing program. They used their own money, the airport's own money, to pay the consultant to do that update. And but the FAA then continued to provide grants for the existing program to keep things moving. I called the FAA about that, and they said that's something that we could do. So what that means is that I will put together a request for proposals and to begin that process, and then come back to the board with that. But then that also means we can get a grant next year to keep the program going in the areas we're trying to get finished, and so we should be able to do a detailed analysis and try to answer questions and look at what we can do as far as home acquisition, but also continue to get grants to do the sound insulation and the other measures in the other areas.
So they actually, because the letter didn't seem to say that the funding would stop.
Well, I specifically asked them whether we'd continue to get funding for existing program, and their answer in the letter was, well, you can continue to use the grants that you have. Well, that's not a clear answer, so I called them and I said, will we get a grant next year if we use your money to begin the update? They said no.
Okay, so what you're saying is use airport money to do the update, or to get a plan together, and then we wouldn't have to stop any funding.
Right.
Let's get that confirmed, you know, in writing. Write them back, here's what we plan to do, and get them to write a letter back saying, yes.
Yeah, I talked to them on the phone this week, and I'm going to, that's what they suggest.
Right.
Good. Okay.
Jeff, is there any idea how much that would cost us? Kind of rough idea?
Well, it will be expensive. I don't want to lay out a number because that would be a target for somebody, but it's certainly could be six figures.
Okay.
So
why do we need to hire a consultant to tell them we want to buy the land over there?
Well, there's the FAA. There's a specific process that they have identified, and it involves using a computer model, and in order to receive the federal grants, you have specific guidelines you have to follow. We don't have the capacity to do that, or the capability to do that, and you know, anything that we ultimately submit to the FAA, it's got to be acceptable to them, and we're not capable of doing that.
What will be the source of the 6 figures that you're talking about?
Well, we have a discretionary fund that we have available. It certainly has other demands on it, but we feel we can manage the situation. We'll have obviously a better idea of what we're facing once we get proposals.